They are happy to gather to share their food and of course at mating time. They are nocturnal, so they'll sleep all day and roam about at night. They are 100% carnivorous, so they will only ever eat meat. The saying that the Tassie Devil is a scavenger, so it prefers to seek out an animal that's already dead than catch a live one any day. It is also a marsupial, so female devils have a pouch to carry their young in. It is very similar to the kangaroos, except it faces the opposite direction. Instead of going up for their young to come out, it's lower on their abdomen and faces down so the young pop out between their back legs. Here she comes. As you can see,
the devil.
she's not very tall, so if you could imagine, you'll come around here to the glass, you'll see it come up in a second. As you can see, they're not very tall. So if you could imagine, if their pouch was facing up like the kangaroos, what would happen to it when they're walking through the thick forest through the back? Yes, fill up with loads of rubbish.
She looks nice and healthy.
She's very healthy. She's fat and lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right.
Oh, I like that.
Now when their pouch is full of young, that hangs extremely low to the ground, so it must be nice and sleek for everything to glide over it.
Listen to a crunch in those bones.
Crunchy crunch.
She broke out bones.
She's very hungry.
Mm.
She's had 2 days in a row where she hasn't been fed. No, it's just how they've got to be.
Yeah, can't. Yeah.
Can't feed them every
Why
day.
didn't it come out straight away?
Pardon?
Why didn't it come out straight away?
Because she's lazy. She's like, too hot, I can't be bothered.
If she's lazy, just go away then, and then when you come back, if you want to just...
Well, then you guys would miss it. Then you won't get to see her, would you?
Well, at the end, if you want to see it.
Well, she would have already finished her meal and then gone back to bed.
What?
Mm.
Then we can just go out and see it.
Oh, good luck with that one. Can you hear that crunching? She only eats meat.
Strong
Really, you want to crunch me on your...
Why can't you eat apples then?
Oh, it's just the way she's built.
Doesn't like the taste of them.
It is just the way she's built.
Yeah.
I
Be
don't
careful,
eat
girl.
milk.
They're just designed that way. They're born that way. Just like you're born to eat whatever you want to eat. To have 2 legs and 2 arms.
What?
Would you
I
eat what
want
she
to have
eats?
4 arms and 4 legs.
You want to have 4 arms and 4 legs.
You're a
What would you do with all of them?
Hard to find
Well,
clothes.
it takes a long time to get eaten up.
It does. Now I will point out, you wouldn't think so, but Tassie devils are practically blind.
What?
So during the daytime they can barely see anything at all. Of the evening, their vision is in black and white, which allows them to see only 1 metre in front of them. So what they do have are really long whiskers. That prevents them from bumping into things at night. They've got excellent hearing and excellent sense of smell. They can smell their food for up to 1 kilometre away.
Oh, wow.
Now once a devil arrives to a nice big juicy carcass, if it is the first one there and the carcass is big enough, it'll call out for other devils to help her open that carcass.
Where's the mum?
Well, she's way too old. Her mum's long gone. This is a really old devil. I'll get to that in a minute, okay? So the devils will grab hold of the meat and they will play tug of war until a huge chunk comes off.
What the?
Now they'll eat the fur, the meat, the bones and the entire entrails, so there is no evidence of a dead animal there at all. Now you've got to understand these little things here are extremely important to us as we do have millions upon millions of wildlife. Naturally, thousands of those animals are going to die every day. The Tasmanian devils are designed to clean up that putrid mess.
Do we have videos here?
You can film it, yes. That's all right. I'm not stopping it. On the Tasman Peninsula they are. Now I will explain a little bit more. So unfortunately there is evidence that the numbers of the Tasmanian devils in the main part of Tasmania has been severely affected. Now this is due to the devil facial tumour disease. Now this nasty disease is a contagious cancer within Tasmanian devils only. It was first discovered in 1996. Now they're saying a devil had cancer. It's common for animals to get cancer like humans, but for some strange reason, this particular cancer had mutated. How it works is, with the infected devil, the cancer cells is carried in their saliva. So during mating time and feeding, it is common for devils to accidentally bite each other on the face. Their poor vision is one of the main factors into that. So once the saliva enters into an open wound, then sadly, that next devil has then contracted this cancer. So up to today's date, we have lost more than 90% of our wild devil population just from this disease alone. But down here on the Tasman Peninsula, we are extremely lucky. We do have 100% disease-free wild devils. No diseased devil can enter in, and no healthy devil can get out. Now that is because we are an island attached to Tasmania by the Bridge. Does everyone remember